Ćao puno ljudi, dobar dan i dobrodošli na kanal Arena je Sport. Dok traje muzika, ja odmah krećem sa vama Babić. Uvijek imam problem da kažem sa vama. Nešto mi se, sad me ni ne čujete od ovog gospodina u pozadini. Mislim da je ovo 49. epizoda, ljudi, još malo i 50. Da vidimo da li ćemo moći da dogoramo do 100. Ja ću dati sve od sebe. I vi dajte sve od sebe da zadržite tu istu zainteresovanost, da vidite šta će se desiti do kraja. Ne mogu sjetim gde smo tačno stigli. Ispresavijali smo ove likove ovdje. Da, sad se sjećam. Dobro. Idemo se nađemo sa Gonterom. Gontero dim. On samo smanjim. Inače, da, prošli put sam govorio koliko je zapravo jak ovaj Ofieri Mage kad se bijete s njim, ali ovo je možda čak i prvi put u istoriji moj igranja Witcher 3 igrice da sam ja došao do ovog lika zapravo dovoljno levelovan da mu pružim mnogo jači otpor. Obično me ubije 3-4 puta jer je lud ko struja, ali ovaj put sam ga razmazao, nije stigao da lik pogleda levo desno. Čekaj bre, samo malo. Ja to džabe hodam. Da bre, ne me vodi ovaj waypoint. Samo malo, ja sam lud. On mene vodi preko puta. Zašto? Sam stvarno lud. Roach! Ajmo, bubo. Malo po malo ćemo sada da radimo Hearts of Stone ekspanzijicu koja je dosta zanimljiva, mogu vam reći. Dobru priču ima. Mislim ja biše level uopšte. 36. Ma dobre. Samo malo. Opa, pa ja nisam pantolice moje nabuđio. Ili imam šta nešto dobro ovdje? Nemam. Ne. Nećemo za džabe da trošimo. Kao i uvek, ove glifove za Ard, Igni i Jirden ću samo da prodam. Dobra lova se uzima. Nešto mi nije... Opa, malo potonemo. To je to bre, to je to. Ovo je novo mjesto, ovo nisam imao ovdje istrženo. Dobro. Opa. Ništa ne moraš više kažeš. Tu sam.
Curious place for a conversation about art.
Anywhere is good for that. It's simply a matter of summoning inspiration. Vodka, for example, is a great aid.
Voda isto dobro.
Care to drink with us? To poetry?
Ajde.
Why not? I am a bit thirsty.
And when a man is thirsty, melancholy strangles his soul. Poor Gascoigne!
Paul Gascoigne možda. Pijana priča.
Gentlemen, I am soused, pickled, crocked, and stewed.
Want another term for your state?
Don't be vulgar. What will our new friend think? Pour another.
Ajde, posljednja za mene, zato što me vodi u misiju.
Last round for me, though.
Likovi me sad pokrali u najavi, neću imati dinara, mora da ih nađem 100% da ih... Pa da, pogledao.
Rock is gone, as are the troubadours. And my things. Damn it.
Druže, znaš ti koliko sam ja gradio ovaj Witcher set da bi mi vi
Footprints, fresh.
Tu došli i oteli. Bukvalno ne znam šta da mi kažu ima da ih obojicu razbijem.
Towards him he draws you, his tongue sharp and silvery as he implores you. Your wishes he grants as he swears to adore you.
Gde ste bre otišli bre vi? A, tu ste.
Rhymes with wicked witcher. My things before I turn you into mincemeat.
Must be a slant rhyme.
Shut your trap and give it back.
So then, we are square.
Nismo,
Even
nismo.
good, yes?
Ne.
Not quite. We'll be good once you give me your things.
All of them?
Tako je, sve ba to.
You can keep your knickers.
I pare hoću. Osam i po hiljada. Sad vidim, jesam ja dobio nešto novo sad? Nisam. Dobro, nema veze. Ja samo pravda je zadovoljena. Šta ti je kucao, smiri se. Ponoć, ja? Šta? Meditacija. Do ponoći. Tako je, bre.
I knew you'd come.
You a soothsayer?
It matters little who I am. Your escape, I made it possible. Previously, Yennefer, you found her thanks to me, so you feel you owe me.
Memento you gave me. Pretty effective reminder.
That is its purpose.
Incidentally, I find it quite funny how even the most rotten scoundrels have this inner compunction to repay debts of gratitude.
Mene upravo nazvao.
Humans, elves, dwarves, all races. You really must explain that to me one day. As for the here and now, tell me, how'd you manage with your theories?
Bukvalno.
Thanks for your help, really. But you could have chosen more conventional means. Given me the key to my cell, for instance.
Oh my, far too simple. I dislike simple solutions.
Ja ih zapravo gotivim.
Doubt we're here to talk about my preferences.
True. I'd much rather tell you about an individual of interest to us both. It's about a man, worse than most. A vulgar, despicable man with a heart of stone. A man who refuses to pay his debts.
Really think this'll interest me? Any reason why?
He's wronged you as well. His name is Olgierd von Everett.
Olgierd nas je poslao da ubijemo žabu.
What did he do to you?
Before I reveal this, I'd like to make one thing very clear. Olgierd von Everett did willfully and maliciously conspire to cause you to kill a man who might have been cured. Had I not intervened, you would have lost your head for this.
Do you know why he did it? Because he's a degenerate monster in human flesh who feeds on the pain and suffering of others.
Well, you clearly don't like him. What did he do to you?
He and I made a pact. A pact under which I called on my many talents and associates to give him what he desired. And now the time's come to pay. Yet, he shirks his obligation.
Need me to collect a debt? I'm not some hired muscle.
Muscle is not what this requires. It needs a soul intelligent and clever. An individual who fears no dare. Someone like you.
pure flattery, that.
Of course it is. After all, I am a traveling merchant, but make no mistake. I've many interesting wares on offer.
Wares like?
Surfeit. Abundance for the body and soul. You will lack neither food nor drink. As a witcher, you might desire weapons supreme. I can offer you those you dreamt of. Your body, agile as never before. Your mind, faster than lightning. Romantic prowess to
Sve ovo
charm
Geralt već ima.
humankind. But above all, I offer a great, true adventure. An experience like no other. The fate of only the chosen few.
Sure sounds generous. And all that for my help with one small matter. Won't want anything else from me?
Just one. Honesty.
Ajde, šta si uradio?
For old Geared.
Baš me
Break
zanima.
him out of a cell too?
In some sense, yes. I remember that day quite well. There was a light drizzle, yet the cold tore right through you. Olgierd appeared at the break of dawn, gaunt as a rail, his shirt moth-eaten. Seemed to have naught but the sword at his side. It quite pained me to look at him. He asked for help, and help I gave. Made him a rich man, successful, esteemed. He is who he is today, thanks only to me. And yet afterwards, he turned his back, shunned me, sends me off when I dare ask for payment. Even sicked his hounds on me once. He's thus left me no option but to invoke the terms of our pact. And that is where you come in.
Koliki je stvarno dug?
How much does he
Mada
owe
nije
you?
u parama, verovatno.
Gentlemen don't discuss coin.
Need to know the details if you want me to get my hands dirty. How much? 1,000,000 crowns? 2 million?
Ma nemoguće da je toliko.
I'm no usurer to lend coin for interest. No. What Olgierd owes me is far more personal than shiny things that clink. As much as I regret it, I can say no more. I must respect his privacy.
What about you? Call yourself a man of many talents? Can't you take care of this?
Therein lies the catch. Our pact states that before I can collect my due, I must yet fulfill 3 wishes for Von Everec.
A, on je vjerojatno
I
dve
cannot
uzeo.
fulfill them myself directly, making use instead of a... how shall I put it? A proxy.
Mm-hmm. So what you need's a sucker.
What I need is an ally. And something tells me I shall find none better than you.
What do you expect me to do?
To start with, join me in paying Von Everec a visit. Then, well, then we shall improvise. I believe, however, that all will end well. And once it does, we 3 shall meet and thank one another for the voyage we shared.
Right. Specifics now. Thought Olgierd had 3 wishes, requests, whatever.
He does. He may ask 3 things of us, yet we won't know what they are until we see him.
Iskreno mi se ne sviđa ovo, ali nema šta.
Fine. I'll go see Olgierd with you, but no promises.
That is all I ask.
Now remove the damn mark.
Naturally. Just as soon as you complete your task. Go. You will not regret it. We shall meet there. I've a matter to attend to along the way.
Another debt to collect?
Perhaps.
Ozbiljna njuška, gospodin Gonter. Ozbiljna njuška. Pre nego što mi krenemo tamo, ajde vidimo ovako. Imamo ovdje misiju. A da, to je za onu bahatu što me zove, ja, kako me, Puspips, tako nešto. I na kraju će se ispostaviti da ga ona ubila. Ajde bre, Roach. Ozbiljna tematika i sve se promeni kad na scenu stupi Gontero Dim. Počinje kiša, odvratno vreme. Apsolutno ništa se ne vidi. Moguće su mi pričali toliko dugo.
Ugly bastard.
A, pa ovog su ubili gulovi u najavi. Na pola, druže.
Smells like solutions, reagents.
Aha.
Wonder what's cooking.
Gdje me vodi ova? Svi tragovi vode... Aha, u sve gajbe.
Smells of... they were cooking fistek. Took most of the equipment, only left what was broken. Open window. Boot print on the bed. Somebody was in a hurry. True as true can be.
Upozorenja,
Dangerous
Clivert.
trade narcotics.
Clivert je dobio upozorenje od Rodrika. Aha, Clivert je pravio fistek. Znači, lik je pobegao. Ili je pobegao, ili su ga natali.
Footprints. Uneven. Someone ran through here.
Vjerojatno ću naći sad njegov leš ovdje negdje. Šta? I ovdje opet brdo.
Stopped here for a second, hid, then ran on.
Evo ga lik.
Scar on his forehead. Must be Clivert. Bolt in the back. Went in deep, so a close range shot. From the village, what that direction looks like.
Ok, treba da nađemo bilo kakve dokaze o bilo kome koji je možda pucao na gospodina Cliverta. Clivert, nekada neverovatan fudbaler, a sada... Čekaj bre, nemoguće da ne postoji niko drugi.
Crossbow bolt and footprints deep. Shooter must have been wearing heavy armor.
Aha, ovamo je pobegao. Koji su sad od ovih? Aha, ovo su sve ostalo kopita. A, pobegao na konju. To se izgleda desilo, a?
Hoofprints leading towards the hill. Someone's still there.
Kakom brdu, bre? Dugo nisam vas vidio Draunerčići moj let. Ajmo nazad. Gdje je brdo to? Aha, ovamo, a? Dobro, ubila ga neka suparnička banda, 100% neki što drže tržište fisteka ovdje. Mada ovo je selo, ko živi ovdje uopšte? Plus su gulovi naselili to. Možda sam ja trebao na konja? Aha, nisam trebao na konja. Gdje si bre lepi? Ne! Nisam htio to, htio sam ga pomaziti. A, neko je, znači, Ulrik je izdao naređenje da se napadne ovo selo. Kogod Ulrik bio. Imate vi nešto ovdje zanimljivo za mene da ja lutujem? Nema. Fistek. To fisteka fino? Pogledaj koliko fisteka, strašno. To je sad sve moje. Čekaj, što se dešava ako ja... Master item. Ali ne mogu ja da ga koristim. Pomislio sam da možda, ne znam, igrica postaje čudnija. Roach. Ovo nije Roach. Nisi ni ti Roach, ali... Ajde ti da idem. Nemam vremena sad se bijem s vama. Ovo me možda sad vodi na neki od onih kampova gdje sam već pobio bandite. To jest, vitezove. Hej. Vrlo moguće.
Come on now. What's this? Order of the Flaming Rose have a new seat? Not too shabby.
You listen, vagrant. Dunno why you're here, but take my advice. Go back to wherever you came from.
So, why are you still standing there? I need to smash your painting?
Don't like your tone, brother.
I'd say. I thought I was being polite. But if courtesy don't work, we'll try something else.
Šta da radimo? Ajde.
Come here. Here, Witcher. He's casting spells.
E pa ljudi moji, ja sam zamolio vas da budete malo kulturniji, ali nema vajde. Davaj ključ i sklanjaj se. Ovdje ima fisteka sigurno na gomilu. Uzet ću sve iskreno fistek, sav fistek koji nađem. Zašto? Da bih ga prodao. Lepe pare mogu se uzmu na ovome. Ovo je spavalik. Možda nisam trebao da ih napadnem. Krkica, a? Oh! Evo ga Ulrik! Ti si taj, ostavit ćete za kraj. Čekaj. Dođi ti prvi. Ulriče. Ouuu. Džabe ti štit, brale. Pade ti ko od šale. Pre nego što odemo po nagradu, aj prvo malo da se bacimo na loot. Možda ima neki chest ovdje, a? Neki skriveni... Čudi me, nisam poginuo. Iskreno, kršina loot. Svi ručkaju sendviče, niko nema nešto vredno. Prazna flaša na mom stolu, a? Dobro. Pitanje je da li ima nešto ovamo, levo i desno. Da bi to istražili. Mora prvo to se uradi. I ovo. Svakako nema ništa, a? Ma ja. Dobro, nema veze, ajde vidimo da li će makar nagrada koju mi dao da bude ono, makar malo vredna. Sad se baš pitam, da li sam trebao ja njih da ubijem? Jer ja sam lagano mogu da im priđem, bez problema. Roach. Ja sam njima mogu da priđem skroz. Čak me nisu ni napadali, mada ovaj lik je spavao. Možda sam mogu mirnim putem da pregovaram.
Take it easy.
Šta bre, take it easy? Pun gas, bre. Mada opet i da sam mogu da pričam s njima, šta bi pričao? 2-3 rečenice, vjerojatno bi opet bilo ono, mačevi odmah u vis. Za malo ga pogodim. Preskoči to, bre. Ni kriv ni dužan za malo krava da strada. Ne znam, konstantno me waypoint vodi na drugu stranu. Aj vas ubijemo sve odjednom, dođi. To je to. Bježmo, bježmo, Roach. Čini mi se da sam vidio... Aha, ovaj neker. Mislim da sam vidio ovaj... Forktaila ili Wyverna. To bi bila dobra tuča. Ovo Olgirdov estate. Ovo Neverek estate, ne? Vegelbad, okej. Okej. Nisam znao da mora da idemo skroz u grad. Ipak idem na fast travel. Ajmo. Dugo nisam bio ovdje. Ali i dalje priča iste priče, kako god dođem. Evo je.
Avenged your friend.
I knew you'd succeed, us peepers. I knew it.
Šta bi dao da mogu da je...
Who was the bastard?
Došao sam po pare.
Came to collect my coin, not tell tales.
Oh, so handsome and so boring. Here, puss peeps, your gold. Ought to be enough for an ounce of panache.
Ovo mi je krivo što ne mogu da je isprebijam zbog ovog nadimka koji me zove. Baš je bahato. Ajmo ovako. Da imamo samo da li ima još nešto ovdje. Nemamo ništa. Idemo mi lepo kod Olgirda. Uf, on je tek daleko. Mislim da se sad približavamo. Možda imao sam onaj top 3 najtežih i najboljih borbi, najvećih izazova. Ovo gori, što se desilo ovdje? Što se bese? Olgird je jedan od top 3, Batica of Fairy Mage je drugi, treći je jedan do kojeg ćemo tek stići.
The Witcher with the fists of steel. What's new? Got a growth on your platter there. You catch some kind of a fiery pox?
Could say so.
Ne razumem čemu potreba da bude duhovit lik.
Burning. You noticed?
That? All right. You know how it is. Feast drags on with plenty of dancing, merrymaking, rough play. We got a bit carried away, truth be told.
Plain to see. Where's Olgierd?
Damned if I know. Must be somewhere hereabouts.
No! Please! I beg you!
Shut your trap!
Let me go! Leave me be!
Shut it!
I ate with yous, drank with yous, fought beside yous, and you'd kill me now? I'm one of yous!
You might have been, but not no more you ain't.
What's he guilty of?
What the fuck's it to you? Not your concern, mate.
Whoa, nerves a little
Smiri se
raw.
stvarno, nije fair.
You deaf! Get the fuck out of here, freak!
Dobro, sad si A sad je ugasila.
Well, you're not gonna know. Sod off.
I'll leave soon as you tell me.
Aren't you a thorny prick up the arse? Ataman said to kill him!
Got your answer. Happy? Now piss off. We've work to do.
Stvarno, ajde da ga spasimo. Samo zato što mi je rekla da sam freak.
Still don't know why though.
Just what the fuck is it to you anyhow?
Nothing really. Just curious.
Cocksucker violated our chivalric code. Just one penalty for that. Death.
What is this row? Are you not done with it? My ears wither from the screams. Ah, Geralt. As you've returned, might I assume you've cleared the sewers? Or have you not been there?
You killed my father!
Not I.
You lie! Whoreson!
That man killed him. Alone. Unbeknownst to me. Out of fury, for your father refused us hospitality. For this willful violation of the chivalry code, he was summarily executed himself. Anything else I might do for you? Take her away. Now, where were we?
Zanimljivo. Vjerovatno jedna od želja.
Really necessary, that whole show?
Ah, show? Come now. A man must display some madness from time to time. Helps him feel alive. Dare say you know what I mean. Judging by the mark on your face.
You know what this is?
I cannot be certain, but I've my suspicions. That's a dangerous man you've chosen to deal with, Witcher.
You're immortal?
Depends on your understanding of the term. Indeed, I cannot be killed. But it's not at all what folk imagine. Not dying does not mean eternally living your life to the full.
So it's a curse?
A curse? No, wouldn't call it that. I'll put it this way. You must be careful what you wish for, lest your wish be granted. For there are consequences.
Not sure I follow.
You know very little can hurt you. So you take wild risks. Chase extreme sensations. There comes a point you've done it all. It all seems boring and monotonous. The trick's to plough through that moment. Go further. Reach beyond what's known as possible.
Ništa, dajte meni moje pare, ba
The
to.
beast in the sewers.
Congratulations are in order then. Your reward. You're also welcome to take what you wish from the manor house. If anything's left uncharred, that is. Was it a tough fight?
I sliced its gut open, and it turned into a man. You know that would happen?
Of course he did. He'd never have dragged you into this elsewise.
Tako je, bre, desi si, bre.
Come to cast aspersions?
No. I've come to collect a debt.
You know you first must
grant you 3 requests by proxy. I present to you my champion, Geralt of Rivia.
That true? You know the Toad was a cursed prince?
He didn't just know. He brought about the curse himself. Did he not mention that bit? Well then, allow me to tell it.
Oga mi ne zna se ko je gori od njih dvojice.
Gripping story. Olgierd once loved a beautiful maiden named Iris. Yet, her parents chose to offer her hand to the crown prince of Ophir. Olgierd grew to hate the poor sot. At first, he wished to kill him. Then decided this would be too simple. So, instead, he condemned the prince to a base life in a toad's bloated corpus. Yet he grew bored of watching him suffer and decided to end it. By your hand.
Remind me, Odin. Who is to fulfill my last 3 requests?
My assistant, Geralt.
Then be gone. I don't wish to look at your face any longer than I must. Come.
Where to?
The stables. My men are preparing to depart.
Ko je zapalio kuću, bre? To mi još niko nije rekao. Ajde, idemo od najgoreg.
The truth about the toad, having a bit of fun at my expense.
I simply wanted the beast dead. I could not know you would respond to the notice. Pure coincidence. Yeah, I must admit, when you, a witcher, answered the call, I thought it right. It's what you lot are trained to do.
Might have been able to lift the curse.
Perhaps. Perhaps not. Then again, why bother?
He was a human being.
That bloody Ethereal mutt was no human. His kind does not deserve to live.
What he said about the prince, that true? You turn him into a toad?
Šteta je što u igri nema opcije
Or perhaps
da
the
dignete
Ethereal
kletvu.
don't
Baš
find
šteta.
something that disagreed with him. You
Ali
never
nema
know
veze.
their cuisine.
Never heard of food that turns men into monsters.
Then perhaps it was something he drank. I cast the curse. Revenge for a deep disappointment. I was another man then. Let rage get the better of me and hollered the words without ever thinking they could possibly come true.
Okej, ajmo. Šta
Guess I
si ti
gotta pop the
željeti?
question directly. What do I need to do for you?
Let me think. We're currently without a roof over our heads. Perhaps we should start with that. Bring me the house of Maximilian Bossodi.
Aha, to je prva
His
želja. a?
house?
So surprised. But why? I must live somewhere, mustn't I? What's the meaning of this? Second leave of your senses? You mean to mount a filthy horse? Out of my sight, wretch! Know what Vladimir would do to you if he saw?
Aye. Vladimir.
My brother. There were times he himself stank like foot wrappings 3 days old, but his mount always looked fit for a parade. Oh, none rivaled Vladimir at feasting, carousing. Sadly, he's been celebrating less of late.
Druga želja.
You must find him and show him the time of his life. My second request.
Fine, seems easy enough. And the third?
Complete those two, then we shall speak of the third.
Ajde.
Any hints? Where I should go, how I might start?
You must be mad. I've no intention to make things easier for you.
Dobro. Ovim upravo mi je rekao da sam na
Once I'm
strani
done with
Gontera,
those
a ne
two,
njega.
where will I find you?
I cannot know, as my band has planned some diversions. But let us say at the Alchemy Inn, in Oxenfurt.
Fine. See you there. The brother shouldn't be too hard. But the house? How am I supposed to bring him a house?
Actually, the opposite.
Oh,
I wouldn't worry about the house. The brother will be the tough bit.
Borsodi's house. No idea how I'm supposed to bring him that.
The only Borsodi I know of around here runs an auction house in Oxenfurt.
Heard of it. My swords almost got auctioned off there once. Auction was held in Novigrad, though it was a while past.
They must have relocated. You just might get an opportunity to ask them why.
Fine, I'll go there. Then what?
How should I know? Perhaps you'll get inspired once you're there. Oh, and take plenty of coin. I have a feeling it could come in handy.
šta je s bratom?
Olgierd's brother. Why do you think he'll be tough?
I'm afraid he's dead. Has been for years.
Never agreed to necromancy.
Necromancy is hardly your only option for reviving a soul. An old-fashioned ritual, a blood summoning. That's what you need.
That's like choosing between pestilence and the plague. Besides, I'd need the blood of the summoned.
Blood. True. Of the summoned, not necessarily. Here.
Where do you get this?
Geralt, aren't you the curious one? Assume it to be von Everett blood and get on with it.
Where'll I find this Vladimir?
Geralt, I cannot do everything for you.
Use your head. The Von Evericks are well known in these parts. You must have met someone who's heard of the family. The charming redhead, for instance.
Ah, Shani.
The medic. You know the one.
Bukvalno, lepo što si me
You
sačekao.
waited for me. Nice of you.
I could hardly abandon my proxy to the whims of fate.
Thought I have to fulfill Olgierd's wishes myself.
So states the contract. Yet, nowhere does it forbid me from providing help. And something tells me you'll need quite a bit to complete the first two tasks.
Ajmo. Idemo.
Guess it's high time I got to work.
A bit more enthusiasm, Witcher. You know, you just might enjoy yourself.
Yay. Can't wait. Say I need help. Where'll I find you?
I shall find you. Good luck, Geralt.
Ne mogu da uđem u kuću, to je šteta. Da probam da nađem bar nešto što nije izgoralo. Gdje ga je Shani? Shani, dušo... Aha, svi su u Oxenfurtu. Ovo mi je bukvalno omiljeno mjesto svima njima. Čekaj, zašto prvo nisam mogao da idem... Idemo prvo da radimo Borsodi Auction House. Slučajno. Param.
This the Bersodi Brothers auction house?
Seems it. Private Kleiner, you're on duty. Need I remind you, fraternizing with civilians is not allowed. Purpose of your visit?
Any of the owners home?
Meaning the one and sole owner, the esteemed host Bersodi? Aye.
Ajde,
Need
pusti
to
me.
talk to him.
Order 76 CWX is clear. Auctions only open to folk with invitations. Writ out in their names, plain and simple.
Bukvalno. Bićeš pametan, druže.
That's the smart thing to do.
Threats don't scare me. I've sworn to serve Redania till death do us part.
Daj da im bacim
I'll
aks.
keep my oath with a song on my lips.
Careful, bugger means it.
Who have we here? Geralt, the Witcher of Rivia.
Hold on.
Vivaldi,
Aha, ne Vivaldi
the
ovo.
banker from... Actually, where are you from?
Matters little, mate. Gold knows no boundaries. What's all the fash, Corporal Václav? Are you
Idemo,
squabbling with my pal
cipelice.
Geralt?
Master Vivaldi, sir, your esteemed associate, he weren't invited to the auction, and I've...
But I plough and have been, and he's coming with me. In you go, Geralt.
Vidimo se,
But
Bobo.
my orders...
Paljba.
Fuck your orders. Need I take this up with the sergeant? Ha! I thought not. Now, stand to attention and shut your giggy.
Ovo je glasan Vivaldi.
Oh, the lads will be rolling back at the barracks.
Sut it! Now march! Round you go! 1, 2, 1, 2!
Koji kompleksaš. Što predaje mačeve? Aha, okej. Je rekao neće valjda da ih stave na prodaju.
Appreciate the help.
Twas night. I've always had a mind to see into old pals and clients.
Business with you's a pure pleasure, Vimy.
The dear departed wifey claimed the same. Ah ha! Folk are assembling. Auction's about to start. Time we went upstairs.
Could have sworn the Borsodi's auction house was in Novigrad.
It was, but they moved it. You see, Radovid offered Horst a preferential tax rate. 0%.
Huh. Pretty much unbeatable.
Aye. And I've nae seen a purer example of the benevolent state.
What did folk come to bid on? Any idea?
All kinds of valuables. Rare weaponry, exotica. But I've got my eye on a selection of canvases by the master portraitists of the Maribor School. Van de Nieuw and Longendijk.
Well, well. Never knew you to be a connoisseur.
Of course I'm not. It's all muck and rubbish to me. Point of fact, I'll just wrap them in paper and lock them in the vault.
A, pa čeka da poraste vrednost.
What do you mean, why, Geralt? I've got to diversify my investments, didn't I?
Actually, I'm really just here to talk to Horst Borsodi.
Oh, might be more of a problem than you'd expect.
Because?
An awful hermit, that one. Not a wee bit like his da, my little keep his soul. But Horst is like to show his head during the auction. I'll introduce you then.
Be mighty indebted to you.
Think nothing of it. Only if I collect on loans and promissory notes.
Ajmo. Mnogo priče, malo akcije, ljudi moji, izvinite zbog toga. Šta je ovo? Možemo da istražemo, Čekaj da vidim šta se prodaje sve, ba to.
Codex Redaniensis, sole surviving copy.
Just again.
Beautiful, but first blow would shatter them.
Mačevi neki, a? Šta je ovo? Uje.
A giant's, or maybe a Jotun's.
Ovo je pehar?
Goblet of fire. Wonder what it is.
Dobar easter egg.
Go to buying real estate. Could get you attractive terms on a mortgage.
No such thing as attractive loan terms, Vimy.
What about in... Auction won't start for a time yet, it seems.
Vimy, this is a banquet.
Aye? And?
I detest banquets. Vacuous conversation, food portions fit for a mouse, drinks that taste like piss.
Ah, it won't all be bad. Let me introduce you to some of my most interesting associates. Old hen there is Countess Mignol. Wager you'll have plenty to blather about with her. Prick in the corner's Hilbert. New coin, that one. Came into a right fortune playing Gwent.
Opa, Gwent igraš, bato.
There's Jaromir, art dealer. A purer snob I've never known. But he knows paintings like no other. So, ready to chat someone up?
Pa i ne moramo baš.
Waiting for us to stand here like knobs.
Idemo prvo kod bakice.
Greetings to the Honourable Countess. Madam, allow me to introduce my dear friend, Geralt of Rivia.
Witcher of the School of the Wolf.
Forgive me, but have we had the pleasure?
No, but your guild is unmistakable. Your medallion.
Take note, Geralt. Countess Mignol is an eminent collector of Viriminaica.
Vesemira,
All manner of objects related to the witcherly profession.
Ima sličan glas kao Yennefer.
Medallions.
100% isti. Ista glumica davala glas.
Mind if I ask how the Countess became interested in us, humble monster slayers?
I've some pleasant associations, dating from my oh-so-distant youth.
Didn't you say such things, Countess? You look right fetching to me.
That's very kind, Master Vivaldi. But apart from my Viriminaica, I also own a number of mirrors.
Your most prized piece, what would it be?
An armor element, an antique, School of the Wolf, from 1234.
Classic. Is it up for sale?
I fear not. It's a memento, one of great sentimental value.
But perhaps the Countess has got other Witcher curios she's willing to part with. Or acquire. Perhaps she could trade. I'd charge
Se odmah ugradio
a
Vivaldi.
modest transaction fee.
Ajde, što da ne.
Never seen anyone so good at laying their mitts on coin that clinked within earshot. But what the hell? See if we can't make a deal.
Aha, ona ima... Viper Gear za level 40. Boga mi. Kupit ćemo. Jer što da ne. A da povratimo pare. 1000, pa ne možemo povratimo sve, a? Možemo. I tekako možemo. Da odemo preko 10 soma. Ovo će biti dobro, zato što nam je rekao Gonter Odim da nam treba svaki zlatni novčić koji možemo da nađemo. Tako da, evo ti sve. Ma sve. Ma, sve. Tako. Sklonim ove zvezdice, to me malo iritira kad vidim. Gdje še još nisam obeležio? Aha, ovo, dobro, to je to. Hvala.
Does the Countess have her eye on anything particular today?
No, but Horst Borsodi insisted he would put up something that would be of interest.
Did he happen to say what it was?
No. Oh, you know what he's like. A walking enigma. On another topic. Master Geralt, I was wondering if you'd be willing to help a lady in need.
Depends on the nature of the need.
Oh, it's quite the trifle. I stepped out onto the balcony a moment ago. I dropped an earring while there. I couldn't find it. It must have fallen through the floorboards. Perhaps you, with your cat eyes...
Not a problem. I'll go right away.
I shall be much obliged.
See you in a minute, Vimy.
Ever true, but it's got a lovely frame.
Some spilled wine. Nothing else. There's no earring out here, is there?
None.
Maybe the Countess would care to explain what this is about, all jokes aside.
Forgive me. God, this is so embarrassing. Do you know Vesemir? He was a tinge shorter than you, wore a mustache.
Do I know him? Man taught me everything I know.
What? How is he, if you don't mind my asking?
Don't mind at all. But before I answer, I also wouldn't mind knowing how you knew each other.
Oh, I've told no one. Not ever. But I suppose I owe you an explanation. It was the winter of 1234. A beast prowled the streets of Oxenford. A fledder, I believe. A contract was issued, a notice posted, and a witcher appeared. Vesemir, of the School of the Wolf. He came through our estate, tracking the beast. Our eyes met. Something sparked. I wrote him a message, asked my governess to deliver it. He visited, under the cover of night, night after night.
Vesemir
On one
Švaler.
such occasion, my father heard something. Vesemir had to flee. So quickly, he left behind his gambeson.
Ah, the first piece. The start of your collection.
Yes, but also the end of our love. Father had an arrest warrant issued, then quickly married me off. I was fortunate. My husband died young, leaving me a sizable fortune. And thus, I have lived on memories.
Don't understand their art.
Nemam dobre vesti, iskreno.
Afraid I have bad news.
Oh? Please tell me, did he at least die like a witcher?
Pa naravno da jeste.
No. He died like a hero.
there is that. I thank you for tolerating a decrepit madwoman so elegantly.
Please don't say that.
Bukvalno,
I
daleko
am
ste vi od toga.
old and I am wealthy. I may say what I please. And now, be so kind and leave me to my thoughts.
Opa.
Funny, Duke Clivet declared bankruptcy, but that ring on his finger, shite, is it?
Jaromire, kućo stara. Da vidimo šta ti ima kažeš.
Jaromir, might we trouble you a wee spell?
Greetings, Vivaldi. Who's this?
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
Thought you might have a blather with us about the paintings on the block today.
Sniffing for a quick turnaround as usual, are we?
Pot calling the kettle black, I'd say. Do a lively trade in canvases yourself, my friend.
True. Yet first they delight my eyes, whereas you treat them as mere promissory notes. The only arts that interest you are those culinary. What about you, Witcher? Do you know anything about paintings?
Pa ne toliko, ali...
Realize this might be hard to believe, given my crude-looking mug. But yeah, I know a thing or two.
Truly? We ought to see what.
Šta ti je, bre?
Do you know our friend Vivaldi is in possession of 5 canvases by Van der Nobe? Yet he cannot distinguish them from landscapes at 5 crowns apiece.
I shan't pretend it's otherwise.
Yet for you, my dear connoisseur Witcher, that should present not the slightest problem, so do tell which of these is the handiwork of Edward van der Nobe, the master from Maribor.
Iskreno nemam pojma. Maribor, Novigrad... Pa kapiram da je ovo u sredini, a? Jer ako je ipak on najveći umetnik i sve to, ono kao naj, verovatno je njegova slika središna jer je ona glavna na aukciji. Tako da ćemo da kažemo merchant.
Really? Merchant with the pearl, no two ways about it.
My. Who would have thought? Might I have a word in private?
E pa ne možeš sad, jer si bio bahati, ono...
Forgive me my impertinence. At first I thought you an ignoramus. Vivaldi's equal. I feel I should apologize in the tone, so I shall tell you a secret. A Van Rohe is due to appear on the block. The painter's unknown largely, but has a fierce admirer in Marcus Hodgson, a bookseller, has his shop in Novigrad's main square. I wager you'll sell him the canvas at a tidy profit.
Thanks.
Oh, think nothing of it. Now, please excuse me. My friend's beckoning.
So, what did he tell you?
To buy the Van Rohe. Apparently this bookseller in Novigrad's willing to pay top coin for his work.
Oh, who'd have thunk? All right,
Thunk.
let's go. Ink spot upon ink spot. Sheer number of them's doing me heed in.
Okej, to je drugi prijatelj od 3. Gdje je treći? Hilberte, ti me najviše zanima što igraš Gwent. Gdje si, bre, brate moj? On je i neki, ono kao, upečatljiv mladić.
Halbert, it's been years. Allow me to introduce you. Geralt of Rivia.
Enchanted.
Pleasure's all mine.
How's it? Got your eye on any sparkly bits today?
Not really. I buy what strikes me fancy. I need something right sumptuous for me walls just now. Nilfgaard. I get it right?
Excuse me?
Your Gwent deck. It's Nilfgaard, innit?
Opa!
Admit it.
Znalik, a?
Seen right through me.
Ha! I knowed it. You don't look like one who easily agrees to a draw.
You ought to know, Helmut. Geralt here's a positively superb player. Superb.
We got a minute before the auction starts, so...
Može,
nudge,
bre.
nudge, wink, wink. Maybe around?
Ajmo. Rizikovat ću.
Suppose it's not whether you win or lose. Sure, I'm game.
Brilliant. I'll lay my cards out.
Naturally. Geralt, might you have a wee word?
What is it?
Well, mate, since I brought yous together, I do believe I'm owed a share of your winnings, if there are any. 10%.
Iskreno, rekao sam ti, druže, za tajnu, za sliku, tako da...
Pretty clear now why you wanted us to meet.
One cardinal bit I've learnt in my trade, friend. Coin dinner stink.
Sad mi je krivo što sam otkrio da treba da se kupi slika. Ma nema šanse.
Awfully resourceful of you, Vimy. I'm impressed. Gotta refuse all the same, no offense.
Dinna make a fuss now. I'm a dwarf and a banker, so I'm doubly thick-skinned. Good luck to you.
All right, game on.
Ne znam ko priča, ali... Svaka čast. Okej. Poprilično dobar špil smo dobili. Špil. Jedan špijun, dva špijuna, ova dvojica što se dupliraju, sjajno. Samo ćemo promenimo Torrential Rain, Fringilla je... Može. Krećemo silovito. Dajemo mu 7 poena, uzimamo 2 karte. Hvala lepo. A nisam ni ne čudim da imaš dikuj, iskreno. I on igra Nilfgaardian, ovo će baš biti poprilično teško. Mada, sad mislim da će biti duplo teže. Ok, imamo ga u prvoj ruci, to je cool. Sačuvali smo ova dva i to je cool. Mada nemamo više ovih da nam dupliraju bodove. Šta se radi? Samo razmišljamo, ako imamo 2 puta da oživimo karte, znači imam za 2 špijuna. Sjajno. Kako moj red kad sam ja i malo prigrao prvi, ne razumem. Dobro. Zašto mi je automatski vratio ovog? Čekaj, koju on to kartu ima? Ne. O, hoću da imam. Aha, random mi bira. Okej. Okej. Sad će valjda da mi vrati špijuna, to jest da baci špijuna na... Neće. Ne veze. Nije ni ovo toliko loše. Vrati mi opet. Tako, daj još 2 karte. To je to. Trebalo bi da smo pobedili ovo. Stvarno bi trebali da ovo pobede. Sad ja imam ovu specijalnu kartu, da vidim šta je njemu ostalo od karata. 10, 21 i može da oživi jednu kartu. 21 i 79, znači imaće oko 100. Mislim da imam da ga stignem. Posebno što imam ovo da mi duplira. trebalo bi da mogu da ga stignem. Ajde da probam. Ovako. I šta ćeš da vratiš u igru? Nemaš više ništa. Sjajno. Ciri i Geralt i to je to. O ne trebam više. Easy katka, ljudi moji. Ja sam mislio da će ovaj da bude i poprilično i jak. Ali opet prodao se u prvoj rundi i to mi je dozvolilo da pobedim.
Unbelievable, I don't buy it. You cheated, you must have, something. Hexed me or whatnot.
Ko gubi ima pravo da se ljuti.
Before Geralt takes a mind to demanding satisfaction.
You give it to him, you damn midget. You bearded pinchfist.
Interest will be a right bit higher when that bugger next comes round asking for a loan.
Dođi bre vamo bre, prijatelju. Što si mi isprozivao i otišao kao.
Esteemed ladies, honorable gentlemen, the auction will begin shortly. Take your places, please.
At long last. Come with me to the fore. I won't see much elsewise.
Gdje idemo? Aha, okej.
Vimy, listen. Forgot to ask you, how's this auction going to work?
They'll bring out 3 lots to start with. Once they've sold, or not, there'll be an intermission. Horst Basodi will probably appear then. That's when I'll introduce yous.
Opa.
In the meantime, have you got a budget? You prepared to bid?
Of course I will.
Eno ga ovaj što igra Gwen.
Sneak me in here. I'd be an ass not to take a stab.
Ha! Knew the bug'd get you.
Esteemed ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I hereby open the auction. Ladies and gentlemen, lot number 1 is a brass figurine from the collection of the infamous Count Romilly. Rumor has it the figure harbors a treasure inside. A rumor one may prove or disprove solely by destroying the beautiful bauble itself. Starting price, quite the bargain at 50 crowns. Any advance? With Master Hilbert at 100. To Countess Mignol, now at 150. Do I hear 200? Might I have an advance?
Ne. Neka kupi ona.
Going once, twice, going thrice. The Honourable Yaramir enters a bid of 300. Any advance on 3? 300 going. Countess Mignol at 350. Going once, twice. Lot number 1, the mysterious brass figurine, sold to Countess Mignol.
Svaka čast, svaka čast.
Proceeding now to lot number 2. A canvas by the young Novigrad artist Van Rohe, Starry Night over the Pontar. Charming piece. Truly a bargain at 20 crowns.
Ovo je rekao da se
Ladies and
kupi.
gentlemen, 20 crowns. It's practically naught. Oh, we've a bidder, cat-eyed no less, at 20. Do I hear 30?
Forgive me, Geralt, but business is business.
30 from Vimy Vivaldi. Do I
Ajde da
see
vidimo.
40 anywhere?
Ima ovde.
30 going once, going
Hoću
twice.
ja da dam bre. Naravno bre.
Aha! The white-haired gentleman bids 40. Who will bid more?
Ajde Vivaldi.
40 twice? Vivaldi the bank is not about to give up easily. 50! Any advance on 50? 50 going once? Going twice? Last chance, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, we've a right bidding war here. 60? The excitement! An advance on 60? 60 going once? 60 going twice?
Oh, all yours, Geralt.
Sold! Van Rohe's Starry Night over the Pontar to the gentleman with the cat eyes. Lot number
To ćemo da
3,
prodamo.
ladies and gentlemen.
Valjda za dobru lovu.
Rarity, scarce as hen's teeth. Spectacles. A frame of gold. Mountain crystal lenses polished by the tiny dexterous hands of the gnome masters. Once the property of the famed hired assassin known as the Professor.
Profesor.
Starting price of 200 crowns. Anyone tempted?
Da.
Quaint Maestro Hilbert offers an advance of 50. Do I have 3? My, haven't we livened up? 300 from Jaromir Ivanovich Zaitsev. Going once? Twice?
Ma, daj vamo.
Incredible! With the white-haired gentleman now, good folk, at 350 crowns. A generous offer indeed. Any advance? 350 going once? Going twice? Sold! Invaluable spectacles for the white-haired gentleman.
Moram se kupiti, ja sam profesor Babić, ja moram da kupim profesorove naočare, jer...
Oh, the excitement. With the 3 lots behind us, we'll go to an intermission. Amenities abound, please partake. We'll resume shortly.
2 od 3 stvari sam ja kupio. Mogu sam kupiti i treću, ali pustio sam Countess Mignol da ona uzme svoje.
Oh, Geralt, look! Horst Masudi! Come on, before some other cocksuckers steal him. Just, well, don't expect a warm welcome.
Bacio jabuku na sve.
Greetings, Horst. Allow me to introduce a dear friend and associate, Geralt of Rivia, who...
comes uninvited.
Ajde vidimo šta ćemo.
Exactly. Pretty serious oversight.
Prevideli su da treba da dođemo.
I see no reason why the faux pas should taint our newfound acquaintance.
Acquaintance? I honestly don't know what you think this is, Vagrant.
Got the distinct impression the two of you started off on the wrong foot. Perhaps we should raise a toast to...
What's one like you want from one like me?
Right. Let's dispense with the niceties. Maximilian Borsodi's house. Gotta lay my hands on it, whatever it...
What? Where did you learn of it?
Gentlemen, no reason to lose our composure. Raise our voices.
I ask you, where did you learn of it?
Whoa, come on now.
Where?
Morat ću možda ga prebijem.
Doesn't matter. Willing to tell me what it is or not.
Guards, escort the Witcher out. And he's not to enter, not alone, not hand in hand with Hierarch Hamilfart.
Honestly, he asked a question. It was a simple inquiry.
One more word, and I shall move my accounts to the competition.
Sorry, mate, but...
No reason to trouble the guards, Horst. I'll go willingly.
I don't recall giving you a choice in the matter. Kick his swiving mutated ass out.
Vidimo se uskoro. Za ove prozivke vidimo se uskoro, brat moj. Jaj, kako ne volim ove likove. Stvarno me šutno lik, brate.
Your swords, master. Law says we're to return them. Law don't say when, though. So we'll do it, aye. Just after we beat the singing shite out of the honorable gentleman.
Već probate,
Gathering place for the elite, truly. Come on, lads. Let's loosen our muscles a bit.
Wolfpop's got tea!
Buraz, ti se malo iskuliraj, brate. 3 puta me nabadaš da se bijem s kolegom. Šta ti je? Evo sad, zato što si bezobrazan, sedi. Dođi ti sad. Uhuhu. Koja prozivka? Odmorite me.
Law says if you see someone hurt, you should summon a medic. Law doesn't say how fast, though, so you can sit tight a while.
Molim lepo.
Seems true what they say. Sword or no sword, a witcher brings goal.
Ja nisam vidio. Nisam lik.
Who the hell are you?
If all goes well, dare say I'm your partner.
Don't need any partners.
Oh, I don't know about that. No chance you'll lay your hands on Max Borsodi's house alone.
How do you know I was looking for the house?
I was at the auction. Disguised, of course. That argument on the topic was hard to miss.
Get to the point, if you can.
To get this house, you need to get into the vault. And there's no way Horse will let you in there out of the kindness of his heart.
On nas gleda sad, a?
Like that idea one bit.
Got any others? Find the herbalist lives near Oxenford. Ask for some yarrow extract. He'll know why you've come.
If this is a trap of some sort.
Be seeing you, I hope.
Gleda Borsodi, a? Vrlo moguće onda da jeste zamka. Ok, ajmo jedan save da udarimo ovdje. Ok, ajde pustimo mouse iz kulera. Imamo novi karakter, entry, Horst Borsodi, vlasnik kuće i ovaj stranac, stranger, čudak. Mogu sad. Sejvujemo. Ljudi, to je to što se tiče vremena koje imamo za danas. Upravo sam proverio. Hvala vam puno što ste bili uz kanal Arena Esport. Nastavljamo s ovom misijom već u sljedećoj epizodi, tako da obavezno budite uz naš kanal da bi zajedno to sve prešli. Kao i uvijek, pozdravljam sve puno i vidimo se puno.